Hey guys, welcome back to Regular Secular Mama. So I just got home today from our very long vacation and I'm already in full on Christmas present wrapping mode. But before I wrap too much more, I want to show you all the books that I have accumulated over the past couple of weeks of ordering just ridiculous amounts of books. There's so many good sales. And books are one of my favorite things to give as gifts, both to my kids and to, nieces and friends. I already accidentally wrapped up a box set of books for my daughter, and then I realized I hadn't filmed my book haul video yet. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you before I wrap any more. All right, so I'm set up. I have my enormous stack of books over here. Just kind of like ignore this wrapping mess behind me on the bed. All right, so this first set of books is actually geared toward babies and toddlers, which I don't have anymore, so I enjoy the chance to buy for my nephews and friends. I got these at Costco, and they're super cute, and they're nice and big, like that's right next to me. These are really nice, big, but they're board books, so they should hold up pretty well. And they're super punny, which is, something I appreciate. So I thought these were just super cute. I got this one that is animal sounds, and then this one is shapes. Let me see if I can find a good page. All right, so again, super adorable and super punny. I'm really excited to give those to my nephews as a gift. Next up, I have a gift for my own kids, so they're not allowed to see this part of the video. But these are Wreck This Journal by Carrie Smith, and they're really, really cool. I kind of wanted one. I don't want them to hear me. They're so fun. Every page is like, a prompt to do something destructive or sticky or messy or gross. Look. I mean, how fun is that? No, go away.
I'm sorry.
These are gifts for you.
Sorry.
Man, I was filming and the little red light wasn't on. Anyway, so I got 2 of these, one for each of them, and they're just so fun. I think, look at that. How fun is that, writing on the edges of the book? So especially my daughter has been pretty destructive lately, like that's cool or fun to destroy things. Anyway, this gives her an outlet for that. Next up, I have a few graphic novels that I selected for my kiddos. Here's one that we actually own the first volume of this series, and my son loves it. It's hilarious. It's about a couple of cats who wind up making their own robotic dog costume so that they can be like the heroes, because typically cats are not considered, sweet heroes. Anyway, it's really funny. I have not read the sequel yet, but we've read through most of this one and we love it. So I got these 2 to give to one of my nieces who is about the same age as my son. So hopefully she loves it, and I think it'll make a really great gift. The next graphic novel I have is called Castronauts by Drew Brockington. I haven't read this one either, but it got really good reviews and the inside looked really good when I found pictures of it. So this looks right up my son's alley. The pictures are really, really well done. They're super cute. But like I said, I haven't actually read it yet, so we'll see. Oh, look at that. I like the chapter headings. Each one has this like tuna can flying through space. So I got him the first 3. I think there are either 5 or 6 in this series, but I just went ahead and got a few of them to see if he likes them. And because they were on sale, I think it was buy 2, get 1 free on Amazon. Next I have a set of Warriors books. I'm sure most of you guys, if your kids read books, are familiar with this series. It's by a writing group with the pseudonym Aaron Hunter. I don't know if Aaron Hunter is an actual person or if it's just the name of this group of writers, but Warriors has like multiple different series with, I think, 6 books usually in each series. So I just got her books 1, 2, and 3 of the first series to see if she likes it. I did get these used and they were in pretty good shape except for this one. I'm pretty disappointed that it has like a tear in the front cover and a lot of sticker residue. I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss sometimes on those used sites, whether you get one that is actually the quality that it says it is, or the condition that it says it is. This one is not exactly a graphic novel, but it's kind of along those lines. It's like a cross between Wreck This Journal and a graphic novel, and it's one of the Doodle Adventures books. I just saw this on a YouTube video and I can't remember whose it was now, but if I remember, I will share it up here. But it's kind of like a choose your own adventure with drawing prompts in it. So you like draw along with the story. And my kids, you know, are all about drawing. So I thought they would really like this. Let me see. Like here's a prompt to draw what their rocket ship looks like. So anyway, I just thought it was really cute. These are actually going to go in their stockings so they have something fun to do in the morning while we're fixing breakfast and stuff. So the last gift book that I have, I actually already wrapped before I realized that I wanted to make this video and I forgot to film that book series. But it was the City of Embers series as a box set from Amazon. So that one is for my daughter. We have not read any of those yet, and I don't think she's ever heard of that series, but it seems like it's right up her alley, so I think she's gonna like it. A couple years ago, the kids were really getting into Harry Potter, and so we started getting the illustrated versions, and what I decided to do was get one illustrated version every year for Christmas. So this year we got the 3rd one, and that is Prisoner of Azkaban, and these are gorgeous. I don't know if you are familiar with them or if you've read them before, but not every page is illustrated. But the ones that are just phenomenal. I mean, look at that. So cool. Oh my gosh, look at Crookshanks. Is that a grumpy cat or what? So we've really enjoyed these versions. They're not abridged. They are full original text, just illustrated by Jim Kay is the illustrator. And they have a ribbon bookmark. So we're really excited to have this one to add to our collection. All right, the next series that I'm working on is the Gregor the Overlander series by Suzanne Collins. I have read the first book that I got at the library and I loved it. So Suzanne Collins is really well known for her Hunger Games series. I'm sure you have heard of that one, which I love. But my daughter read the first Hunger Games and I think that one is okay, but as the series goes on, it gets really, really heavy. I'm just not sure like she's quite ready for that yet, but this one is, oops, this one is geared toward, I think, a slightly younger crowd, like preteen, and I thought it was excellent. So I'm excited to read the rest of the series. I may assign this as a book. Anyway, I got 4 of the 5 books, I guess. I don't think I got the 5th one for some reason. Maybe I didn't see it. These were also from a used book site. And another problem with buying books used is sometimes you don't get the correct edition that you think you're going to get. So I tried to get where the covers match, but as you can see, this one really sticks out. It's not a big deal, but I was kind of bummed that I didn't get the cover that showed on the website. But they're all in pretty good condition, you know, for what it listed on the website. My mistake, I do have the 5th book. It was buried under another stack of books, so I did get all 5 of them. Like I said, I love the first one. I think my daughter will like it if she gives it a chance, and so I'm excited to read the rest of the series. The next book series that I wanted to try was the Spiderwick Chronicles by Tony Deterlissi and Holly Black. Hopefully I said that even close to right. I just got the first 2 because I'm not sure if my son is going to like this. I think if he's motivated, he should be able to read this all right by himself or with some help. He's not quite at this level yet, so he'd have to be pretty motivated, or we'll just do it as a read aloud. So hopefully he likes this. Next up, I have a few books that I bought that go with our Build Your Library curriculum. These 2 are from level 3. This one is called Sweep, The Story of a Girl and Her Monster by Jonathan Auxier. So I'm really excited about this one. I've heard really good things, but I have to wait until we get there in history to cover that one. The other one I got to go with Build Your Library Level 3 is A Grain of Rice by Helena Claire Pittman. And I am pretty disappointed that I didn't get the cover I wanted for this one. There's a new updated cover that is just beautiful. This one is beautiful also, but the new one was a little more modern, and I thought it might interest my kids a little more. But this one is meant to be a reader, and I really think it's too simple for my daughter, so I will probably give this to my son. And then next I have a couple that go along with Build Your Library Level 5, and that's this one, which is, I believe, a spine for at least a few weeks. It's King George, What Was His Problem? The Whole Hilarious Story of the American Revolution by Steve Schenken, I think is how you say that. And another read aloud for level 5 is Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus. This one I don't think is tied to a historical time period for level 5, so we'll stick it in whenever we have a couple of weeks where we don't have a book that lines with history. If you've seen my video where I talk about blending different levels for Build Your Library, I kind of removed literature and readers from the timeline so I could line things up. And then I just added them back in during weeks that made sense with what time period we're on in history. So we're kind of going rogue for tying in literature and readers, but I have a system. I promise it works. The last one that's going to go with Build Your Library is One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia, and this one goes with level 6. I don't know if you noticed, but I have these little, they're the Avery label stickers, you know, the little removable ones. These work very well for labeling books. I initially had them on the spines of the books so I could see them while they're on the shelf, and the corners, you know, on the edge of the book kept lifting off. So they work great on the front corner. I can just slide it out and see which one's which, but they don't cause any damage to the books and help me keep them organized. And one more that goes along with history, but I don't think is in one of the Build Your Library levels, is Freedom Over Me, 11 Slaves, Their Lives and Dreams Brought to Life by Ashley Bryan. All right, I'm just gonna dive into the rest of my books. They were just kind of random selections that I thought we might enjoy, and I thought might add a little bit of diversity to our bookshelf. This is quite a large stack, so I'm gonna just kind of go through it really quickly. I got Dragon Slippers by Jessica Day George. This one is actually to replace a copy that we have on our bookshelf that is falling apart. My daughter loved this one. I think there's a sequel to it, but I was not able to find that one used, so I just got this one to replace the one that's broken. The next one is Amal Unbound by Aisha Saeed. And this is just the most beautiful cover. I'm really pleased that I got the cover that I wanted with the dust cover. Sometimes when you buy a used book with a dust cover, it doesn't have it. So I try to make sure I get the correct condition that's supposed to have it, but that doesn't always work out. Another one I bought that did not have the dust cover was Aragon by Christopher, I think Paolini. Christopher Paolini. We have actually never read this series before. I never read it as a kid, even though I remember hearing a lot about it when it came out. So this might be one that we really enjoy as a family. But like I said, I did not get the dust cover with it, and I'm pretty disappointed. But it's okay. It probably would have gotten lost or destroyed anyway. Next is Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's, I never say that right, Library by Chris Grabenstein. We've watched the movie for this and I wasn't impressed, but I've heard the book is really good, so we'll read this one together, I think. The next one is Paper Wishes by Lois Seth. The font is really hard to read. By Lois Sapabon. I hope I said that right. This I think goes along with World War II. Yeah, this is right after Pearl Harbor. So we might save this for when we get to modern history, but I may read it ahead of time because it looks really good. The next one I have is Half Magic by Edward Eager. This is another one where we needed to, I think, replace a copy on our bookshelf that was falling apart. Actually, you know what? I don't think that's what this was. I think this is one my daughter wanted to give as a gift to somebody who she thought would like it. So I'll have to double check with her before I put it away. The next one is Wonder by Rj Palacio. And when I got this one used, I thought it was really interesting that somebody had written something on it. I don't know if you can see with the glare, but there's an imprint, you know, when somebody writes on top of it and then it presses into the book. So I thought that was really fun that there's like an imprint of somebody's writing on the cover. The next one is Gabby, Lost and Found by Angela Cervantes. Thought my daughter would really enjoy this because it has a cat on the cover and she's just obsessed with cats. I think this might be a little much. No, I guess not. It's a 6th grader and I try to keep, you know, characters pretty close to her age, so I think it'll be okay. This one is Saving Winslow by Sharon Creech. It may be a little too simple for my daughter. No, I think this will be fine. I think she'll enjoy, you know, an easy read. And The House That Lou Built by May Respicio. I believe I said that correctly. This one was obviously an ex-library copy. I don't really mind these because they're pretty well protected and the dust cover never gets lost. And then we have Return to Sender by Julia Alvarez, Handbook for Dragon Slayers by Mary Haskell, and a particularly beautiful cover for Amina's Voice by Hannah Khan. So pretty. I just love the cover for this one. Inside Out and Back Again by Tana Lay, I think is how you say it. Aru Shah and the End of Time by Roshani Choksky. This one did have a sticker that I couldn't remove, but the cover is so pretty. And a pretty chunky book that I read recently called The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend, part of the Nevermore series. So this one was really fun. I enjoyed this book so much. I almost got the second and third book, but I wasn't sure if my daughter was going to enjoy it, so I thought I would just give this to her first. Is that it? Did I get all of them? Oh, no. This next set is my first purchase that I've made using the app Pango Books. So I got Artemis Fowl Book 1 and Book 2 from a user that I found on there. They were pretty inexpensive and they are in excellent shape. They're like new. I'm very pleased with my purchase on there. And then to replace an old battered copy of one of the Percy Jackson books, I found the whole box set, there's a glare, on Amazon as part of their buy two get one free deal. The last kids book I have is The Secret Life of Lincoln Jones by Wendell Van Draanen, I believe is how you say that. Now, I accidentally ordered 2 copies of this. I have no idea how that happened. I must have just ordered one and then while it was coming in the mail, saw it and ordered it again thinking I didn't have it. So I would like to give away my second copy. So just a disclaimer, I did buy this used through a website like I got my copies of this mixed up, and this is the paperback copy I'm holding, but here I'll show you a picture of the actual hardcover copy that I have, and it is in even better shape than the one I'm holding in this video. So the hardcover with the intact dust jacket is the one that you will receive for the giveaway. This is my first giveaway I've ever done, so I'm really excited. The way it's going to work, there are only 3 things that you have to do. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then go down to the comments section and leave me a recommendation for another book you think that me and my children would enjoy based on the books you've seen in this video. If we like all the books that we read in this video, what other book do you think we may enjoy that I haven't already shared? This giveaway will be open and running until 11:59 p.m. on December 15th, so that hopefully I can get this in the mail and to you by Christmas. After the giveaway closes, I'm going to randomly select a winner, and I may go ahead and post a video of selecting that winner because I think that would be fun to share. I have a few more that I wasn't sure I was going to share because they're just for me. And I'm sure most viewers to this channel are looking at, you know, kids books, homeschool supplies, curriculum, and things like that. But I'm doing a book haul video and this is what I got in the mail, so I'm gonna share it. Earlier in the year, I decided to treat myself to a book of the month subscription. I don't have a whole lot on my shelves that are just adult books, you know, books just for me that the kids don't really read. So this was a really fun way to branch out and try some new authors and kind of build my library for, you know, adult books. These are two that I picked for November. The November pick from that month, is The Collective by Allison Galen. And it's kind of a thriller, I guess. Yeah, it's a thriller. I believe it is moms whose children have been murdered and how the moms are handling the grieving and vengeful feelings, you know. So I'm really excited to read this one. And the next one is Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman, of course. I have never read the books and I kept seeing the prequel, I think it was, blasted all over Bookstagram. So I really wanted to add this one to my collection to hopefully read. I don't know, my TBR pile is just ridiculous. And then this is the, box for December that I have not even opened yet. I don't remember what I ordered actually. With all the traveling and things going on and my friend's new baby, I just completely forgot what I chose. So let's see. Ooh, this is pretty. So this is A History of Wild Places by Shea Earnshaw. I hope I said that right. I don't even remember what this one was about. Oh, that's right. There's a private investigator or something. He has a talent for finding missing people. And there's like a cultish community where people have gone missing in the area. So that sounded super interesting and not at all holiday-y. So there's that one. And then, oh yeah, that's right. I got the add-on for my box is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. I have to admit, I was just kind of sucked in by the cover. I don't even remember what it's about. Oh, right. Young girl, teen girl relationship with a professor, I think it was, or a teacher. So I don't know. I bought this one kind of just based on the cover. I'm a sucker for a good book cover. Oh, look at this. They included some stickers. That's new. Oh, and the 2021 book of the year was selected. I must have missed it. It was The Four Winds by Kristin Hannah. I tried listening to a Kristin Hannah audiobook. I believe it was The Great Alone, I think is what it was called. And I just couldn't get into it. Maybe it was because it was audio, or maybe I wasn't in the mood for it. So who knows, maybe I'll try this one. That's fun. I know they always send me a bookmark, which is always really cute, but they never sent me stickers before. How cute is that? Anyway, so I have really enjoyed getting those in the mail. I actually got it a subscription for my mom as a Christmas gift because she is a pretty avid reader, but she usually reads just like, you know, James Patterson and doesn't branch out a lot. So I thought this might be a fun way for her to branch out, and who knows, maybe we can buddy read one month. Okay, now I'm surrounded by piles of books, which is where I would like to stay if I didn't have things I needed to do. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this incredibly massive book haul. I feel like it was a pretty good mix of like gifts and things for school and things for just our pleasure reading and books for mom. I have been a little slow getting Vlogmas videos up. I got a couple up and then discovered it was just really difficult to film videos when I was just trying to, you know, spend time with my friends and family. So I took a few days off while I was with friends and didn't get a whole lot else to share with you from our travels. now that we are done traveling for the year and we are just gonna stick around home for a while, I will try to be more consistent and get a Vlogmas video up every day if I can, if not maybe every other day. So be sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed seeing this massive pile of books. I hope you stick around and catch the next video. Thanks, bye.